Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Bo and this is Seat at the Table. And in today's video I got something special for you. I got a little penny stock, a juicy penny stock. This is a penny stock that I've been accumulating for the past 2 months. This is a special stock to me. I'm very bullish on it. I see a lot of potential. The total addressable market is pretty big in my opinion. This stock is in the health field and it's changing how surgeon and patient interact. So of course this is not financial advice, but before we get into this, if you like any of this information on my channel or in this video, please like and subscribe. It goes along with the support in the channel and I appreciate your support. So without further ado, let's get into it. And so the company we're talking about today is Asensus Surgical. So I'm basically just gonna read this paragraph just to give you a brief background or a synopsis of what the company does or what it's about. So Asensus Surgical Inc. is digitizing the interface between the surgeon and patient to pioneer a new era of performing guided surgery by unlocking clinical intelligence for surgeons to enable consistently superior outcome and a new standard of surgery. This builds upon the foundation of digital laparoscopy with the Senhance surgical system powered by the Intelligent Surgical Unit to increase surgeon control and reduce surgical variability. With the addition of machine vision, augmented intelligence, and deep learning capabilities throughout the surgical experience, we intend to holistically address the current clinical, cognitive, and economic shortcomings that drive surgical outcomes and value-based healthcare. So basically, what this company is talking about here is just like they're trying to, reduce cost, ensure patient safety, and they're doing this through, innovation, through technological innovation. And what I want to do now is just bring your attention to take you to their website. So this is their website, and as you can see here, these are things that the robots or the machines that they use for these surgeries. As you can see here, but I'm gonna play a little video clip so you can see exactly what this company does. But before that, I just want to come here and actually, I'm just gonna play the video clip for now so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. So bear with me, it's not that long, it's probably 1 minute and 50 seconds.
While standard laparoscopy is an excellent technique for minimally invasive surgery, how do we continue to advance? How do we lessen the physical toll some instruments can take on surgeons? How do we stay sensitive to costs and efficiencies while preserving the benefits? How do we focus on these challenges while moving forward? By building off the foundations of laparoscopy and evolving to be better for surgeons, better for patients, and better for hospitals. Senhance begins that evolution by digitizing the interface between the surgeon and the patient. First of its kind surgeon eye tracking camera control. First of its kind haptic sensing. Improved ergonomics with familiar surgical technique. Open footprint for clear communication and sterile field access. Compatibility with existing OR systems, rapid docking, and familiar reusable instruments that keep costs similar to standard laparoscopy. Your robotics strategy can address the challenges, be responsible with costs, and enhance the surgical experience. It's time for laparoscopy to evolve. Choose evolution.
And so that's a little clip, and it just shows you what the company is about, what they do. And as we come here, you can see clearly where some of the instruments that they use. It's pretty cool. And so I'm bullish on this company. So now I'm just gonna take you to where I actually do some of my research. Tip ranks is pretty good. They have the different metrics that I use to like basically solidify my decision before I buy the stock, or if I'm already in the company, just to like see if I want to add more to my share. So if you can see here, stock analysis, they have it here. They have the smart score. Now I don't know what the smart score is based on, how they calculate it. I don't know that. I don't know what criteria they use for that. But 4 is not bad, and it said neutral. To me, it's a pretty good thing. But what I really want to look at is the analyst. There's one analyst who recommended this stock, and he has a $4 price target, and that's like 18% upside here, as we can see. In my opinion, this is pretty conservative because I see the stock going higher than this. So 18% upside is pretty good, but in my opinion, it's pretty conservative. So and also I want to point out, this is the guy who like recommended this stock. Like I said, $4 price target, and he initiated this moderate buy last month. And so typically what I would do is just click on his profile to see what he's about, see what type of credentials he has. So when you come here and look at the tip ranks, experts or analyst ranks, you see that he ranked 118 out of 7,572 analysts. Analysts. So that's pretty good. But overall, he ranks 159 out of 15,656. That's pretty good. So that tells me that this guy knows what he's talking about. I'm pretty sure he does his own due diligence, and he understands what he's saying here. And so that's something I can, use to like make a final decision if I decide to buy the stock. But since I'm already in the stock, this just helps to like help me solidify my decision to add more if I decide to do so. If you look at his success rate, it's at 53%. That's pretty good. Average return is 35.8% plus. That's really good. And so it always makes sense to me, though, to see who's the analyst who recommending the stock that you are buying, and you want to make sure you understand who that person is, what they are about, if they have any credentials that will help you make a sound decision. And so it's okay it makes sense to like click on information like this and just see who this guy's about. The next thing I want to go to is basically I want to bring your attention to, I think I mentioned that earlier where I read this paragraph. Here is something special for this stock that just happened. As you can see, the title here of this article, Asensus Surgical to join the Russell 2000 and Russell Microcap indexes. So this happens on June 24th. June 28th. That was yesterday. Today is June 29th. So this happened yesterday, and I can attest to it. The stock was up yesterday because of that. And all this does is that it brings more exposure to the company, to the stock, and it will help the stock overall. And I just want to read this brief statement that the CEO made concerning the inclusion. So the CEO name is Anthony Fernando. He said, here's the statement: "We are thrilled to be part of the Russell 2000 Index and believe that our inclusion will increase our visibility and exposure to investors." And basically, this is what we want. This as the shareholder, this is what I really look I'm excited about, and so I just want to point this out to you. The next thing I want to go back to is Seeking Alpha. So Seeking Alpha, basically this article that came out is the same analyst who initiated the $4 price target. But what I really want to point out here is that Q1 revenue, as you can see here, it says that Q1 revenue tripled year over year from 600K $2.6K to $2.1 million. That's pretty big. I mean, considering with everything that's going on in the world today, the chaos that the pandemic has caused, and so to see this company still grow revenue is pretty unique, and this is why I'm bullish on this company as well. And so that's something that, to keep an eye on if you want to make a final decision. We're gonna go to the charts. If we look at the charts, I mean, look here. This company, the whole 2020, this stock was dormant. I mean, it literally did nothing. As you can see, 40 cents, 35 cents. And this stock uptrend started in 2021, excuse me. As you can see here, it went as high as 625. But it started plummeting again when the correction happened in the market, and so this is where I started buying from. So at this level, and currently this stock is at 337 as we speak, and so it bounced back tremendously. And so, and now maybe the last thing I want to point out in this video is the finances, the balance sheet. Whenever you invest in a stock, it always makes sense to invest in a stable company. Stable companies usually have cash on hand and they don't have too much debt. And especially with penny stocks, you don't want to invest into a penny stock that has a lot of debt. And that's, penny stocks are already risky. If you invest in one that has a lot of debt, that's a recipe for disaster. So right now, I just want to I come to Yahoo Finance and just point out, just see what this company is working with as far as cash concerned. So you click on statistics, and we basically want to look on the balance sheet. So we come here, this is the balance sheet. As we can see, total cash on hand, they have $165 million. That's pretty big for a small company. Now the market cap, let's go back up to see what's the market cap is. The market cap currently is $785 million. So that's a very small company compared to the competitor. The competitor is Intuitive and DaVinci. They both are above 90 plus billion dollars. So not million, $billion. So for a $785 million market cap, to have this much cash on hand, it's pretty cool. It's pretty good, because with this cash now they can invest more in R&D. They can also just put the information out there, bring more exposure to the company as far as alerting the market about their product. They can be more innovative and strengthen their product. So the product can't be copied or replaced by someone else who just came in, or just come up and bring a new product to the market. And so they can be more competitive with. If you have cash on hand, you can be more competitive. But the most important thing that we really want to look at, I mean, having this cash on hand is pretty nice. But what we really want to look at is the total debt. As we can see here, the total debt is $7.25 million. Now, this would get me excited, because I'm very bullish on this company. But to see that this company literally has no debt, as a penny stock, to have no debt is pretty unique. And this is why I'm pumped about this company. This is why I keep buying this company. I keep buying shares, because 165 million compared to 7.25 million in debt, that's nothing, and I'm excited to see that. So if I was to tell someone who don't know about this company financials, if I were to tell somebody about their financials, basically I would say Asensus Surgical has $165 million on the balance sheet, and it has no debt. Basically, that's what I would say, because if you look at the ratio, it's pretty high, and this is what I want as a shareholder. And so I just want to point these things out to you. This stock has a lot of potential, in my opinion, as you can see in that little video clip that I showed you. They're very safe. So I just want to point this out to you, and I hope this video helped you a lot and helped you in your decision. Of course, this is not financial advice, and it's just my opinion. So with that, I'll just say thank you. But before you leave, please support my channel. You know, I put a lot of work into these videos, and you know, I appreciate your support. It goes a long way. And so with that, I'll say thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.